question is asking by giving this graph, by giving చాలా సేపటి నుంచి రికార్డ్ అవ్వట్లేదా 10 minutes అంటే బోర్డు మీద చెప్పింది సేవ్ అవుతుంది కదా మనకి నాట్ పీపీటీ కాదు okay what the question is asking find the value of the h so that the given function the given f of x is valid pdf given pdf is valid pdf. What is the condition for the valid pdf? He is asking what is the value of the h so that the given function is valid pdf. What is the condition for valid pdf? Condition for valid pdf, area under the pdf is 1, area under the pdf is 1. See here, these 3 lines are splitting. Totally this function is having 3 lines. Yes. Observe here. Hello. So we are approximating this as a triangle. This is also a triangle. This is also a triangle by drawing this. Instead of lines, listen, this type of questions are very important. Instead of finding the line equations, 3 line equations, what you do here? Just to find the areas of all the 3 triangles. What is the area of the first triangle? Half into base into height h. Second triangle half into base 1. Height to 2h. Half into base into height equal to 1. Just 3 triangles areas we are finding equating to 1. Everyone understanding? Not responding. Yeah. You take the h common, h overall common, 1 by 2 plus 1 plus 3 by 2 is equals to 1. From this result is what? 3. 3h is equals to 1. H is equals to 1 by 3 is the answer. H is equals to 1 by 3. This question is on the PDF. This question is on the PDF. So till now how many distributions introduction is completed? Uniform, exponential, normal. 2 more are there. Let us discuss that 2 more distributions and the numericals also. 2 more distributions. అప్లై చేశారు కదా గేటు, డేటా సైన్స్ అండ్ సిఎస్సి రెండు అప్లై చేశారా? ఎంతమంది రెండు అప్లై చేశారు? ఎగ్జామ్స్ టూ. సిఎస్సి డేటా సైన్స్ రెండు అబ్బాయి రెండు అప్లై చేశాడు. అంటే కొంతమంది ఏంటంటే ఫీజు 2000 పెట్టిందని ఆగుతున్నారేమో. ఫీజు గురించి ఆగుతుంది. గర్ల్స్కి ఎంత మా ఫీజు? ఎవరికైనా ఫ్రీ ఉందా? సార్ ఎంతమంది ఫ్రీ? గర్ల్స్ లేదు, లేదు కదా. Yeah, coming to next. This is clear to all of you. H is equals to 1 by 3. Okay. Babu Miru Vinandi. My suggestion to everyone, you are all at the age of 20, 21, 22. మీరు ఒక 40 ఏళ్ళు గట్టిగా ప్రయత్నం చేయాలి, వర్క్ చేయాలి, హార్డ్ వర్క్, స్మార్ట్ వర్క్ రెండు గట్టిగా ప్రయత్నించాలి. నేను లాంగ్ బ్యాక్ నేను మీలాగా స్టూడెంట్ ఉన్నప్పుడు సూపర్ సీనియర్ ఒకటి ఉండేవాడు, బ్యాక్లాగ్ మ్యాథ్స్ ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ నుంచి బ్యాక్లాగ్ ఉండి వాడు వచ్చి వాడు వచ్చి నా దగ్గర చెప్పించుకొని పాస్ అయిపోయాడు. పాపం కష్టపడ్డాడు, క్లియర్ అయిపోయింది. సూపర్ సీనియర్ వాడు అనకూడదు, వదిలిపెట్టండి, రాంగ్. బెస్ట్ పర్సన్ ఎవరంటే డాన్స్ మాస్టర్ గణేష్ మాస్టర్. గణేష్ మాస్టర్ తెలుసు కదా, అతను నాకు సూపర్ సీనియర్ ఉండే, నాకు బ్యాక్లాగ్ వచ్చి చెప్పించుకొని పోయాడు. గణేష్ మాస్టర్ తెలుసు కదా, సూపర్ సీనియర్ ఉండే చదువుకునేటప్పుడు. మొత్తం డ్యాన్స్ మీద పడిపోయి స్టడీ అంతా పక్కా పెట్టాడు. టేక్ మై వర్డ్ పాజిటివ్. వదిలిపెట్టాడు. చెప్తున్నా. ఏం బాబు ఏమంటున్నారు? ఇప్పుడు ఈయన ఉన్నాడు కదా సినిమా హీరో విజయ్ దేవరకొండ, హైదరాబాద్లో మా ఇంటి చుట్టుపక్కల అక్కడక్కడ తిరిగేటోడు అప్పుడు, ఒక 15 years బ్యాక్. అంటే వాట్ ఈజ్ మై ఇంటెన్షన్ టు సే, అంటే కొంతమంది స్టార్ అట్లా తిరుగుతాం, మీరు వెయిట్ చేయండి. స్టార్ ఎవరికైనా లైఫ్లో ఒక టైం వస్తుంది, ఆ టైం ఇప్పుడు రావాలని కోరుకుందాం. గేట్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ తోటి ఇంకా చాలా రోజులు వెయిట్ చేయకుండా గేట్ ఎగ్జామ్ తోటి ఆ టైం రావాలని కోరుకుందామని చెప్తున్నాను. ఇజ్ ఇట్ క్లియర్ టు ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ? అర్థమవుతుంది కదా? రైట్, వెరీ గుడ్. మీరేం టెన్షన్ పడొద్దు, మీకోసం ఒక చార్టెడ్ ఫ్లైట్ వెయిట్ చేస్తుంటుంది ఫ్యూచర్లో. వెయిట్ చేస్తుందా చేయదా చెప్పండి? కరెక్ట్, రాజమండ్రి రన్వే మీద నీకు కోసం ఒక చార్టెడ్ ఫ్లైట్ వెయిట్ చేస్తుంది. సో మీరు అలా డ్రీమ్ చేయాలి, అచీవ్ చేయాలి, ఆ డ్రీమ్ చేయాలి, అలా అచీవ్ చేయాలి. అంతేగాని 5 lakhs per annum 6 lakhs per annumతో సాటిస్ఫై అవ్వకూడదు. కొంచెం పెద్ద డ్రీమ్స్ పెట్టుకోవాలి. కమాన్ నెక్స్ట్. Binomial distribution. Hello, let us discuss binomial distribution. Binomial distribution. Normal distribution మళ్ళీ కొన్ని ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. We will solve some more problems from the normal also. Binomial distribution. Binomial distribution. What is the statement? If there are n trials in an experiment, if there are n trials in an experiment, if there are n trials in an experiment, P is the probability of success. P is the probability of success. there are n trials in an experiment, P is the probability of success, and Q is the probability of failure. P is the probability of success, Q is the probability of failure. Once again, if there are n trials in an experiment, P is the probability of success, Q is the probability of failure. Then the probability of a randomly selected event, probability of a randomly selected event, probability of a randomly selected event X, probability of a randomly selected event X. If there are n trials in an experiment, P is the probability of success, Q is the probability of failure, then the probability of a randomly selected event X is probability of a randomly selected event X is, what is the formula? P of X is equals to Shema. Years which is teaching 15 years gate. కొంచెం డెడికేషన్ కూడా అవసరం ఉంటుంది. మీరు ఏదైనా వర్క్ ఇప్పుడే సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి. మీరు ఏదైనా జాబ్, మీరు సాఫ్ట్వేర్ సైడ్ వెళ్తారా, గవర్నమెంట్ సెక్టర్ వెళ్తారా, డిసైడ్ చేసుకోవాలి ఇప్పుడే కరెక్ట్ టైం. నేను 40 years అదే లైఫ్, ఒక్కసారి నిర్ణయించుకుంటే అదే లైఫ్. మళ్ళీ అటు చేంజ్ చేస్తే ఇటు చేంజ్ చేస్తే ఏమైతే చెప్పండి. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు స్విచ్ ఓవర్ వన్ జాబ్ టు అనదర్, అగైన్ యూ బికమ్స్ జీరో. If I'll switch over from the teaching to software side, I cannot go. I'm not interested. What happens? My experience there is zero. You are understanding my point? That's what. Always, whenever you are selecting any field, you should go that field only for 40 years, 50 years. What is the formula of the P of X here? NCX, P power X, Q power N minus X. For X is equals to 0, 1, 2, 3 up to N. For X is equals to 0, hello, all of you know this formula? Binomial distribution formula well known to all of you? What is the mean of this? Mean is equals to NP, mean squared value, NPQ plus N squared P squared, variance. What is the variance? Tell me. Mean NP, mean squared value is NPQ plus N squared P squared. Variance. Can you guess variance? NPQ. Yes or no? Variance is NPQ. Then what is the standard deviation? Root NPQ. You are understanding? Mean is NP, mean squared value is NPQ plus N squared P squared. Variance is NPQ, standard deviation is root NPQ. You check your previous papers, you will find at least 2 questions from this direct formula. They ask direct formula. What is the mean, mean squared, variance, standard deviation, direct formula also. Is it clear to all of you? Then what is the next thing we have to write? Number of parameters. How many number of parameters here? Number of parameters. 2 parameters, N and P only. 2 parameters, N and P. Maybe you are getting the doubt. Why not Q, sir? Q is what? Q is nothing but a 1 minus P. No need to consider Q as another parameter. What are the total parameters? 2 parameters. What are the 2 parameters? N and P. Remember all this formula very important. Mean is NP, mean squared value is NPQ plus N squared P squared, variance is NPQ, standard deviation, root NPQ, number of parameters 2. That is about binomial distribution. What is the difference between binomial Poisson? Yesterday I discussed, tell me. Binomial Poisson, what is the difference? Yesterday we discussed, tell me. For less quantity is binomial, huge quantity is Poisson. Less quantity binomial. This crowd is binomial. If Prime Minister or Chief Minister is addressing, that crowd is very more Poisson. Is it clear? Both are same only. Now, let us take Poisson distribution formula now. Poisson distribution. Poisson distribution. Poisson distribution. What is the statement? If there are n trials in an experiment, if there are n trials in an experiment, if there are n trials in an experiment, n trials in an experiment, if there are n trials in an experiment, P is the probability of success, P is the probability of success, P is the probability of success, Q is the probability of failure, Q is probability of failure, if there are n trials in an experiment, P is the probability of success, Q is the probability of failure, then probability of A, then probability of A, randomly selected event, probability of a randomly selected event, probability of a randomly selected event X as n tends to infinity. Remember this. See, this statement is same as the previous binomial also. Every word is same, yes or no, except one last word. What is the last word? N tends to infinity. Everything is same. That's why we are writing as a Poisson distribution. Poisson distribution is equals to limit n tends to infinity binomial. Poisson distribution is equals to limit n tends to infinity binomial distribution. Poisson distribution is equals to limit n tends to infinity binomial. Yes or no? Binomial is less quantity, Poisson is for the huge quantity. So then what is the Poisson distribution formula? P of x is equals to e power minus lambda, lambda power of x by x factorial. E power minus lambda, lambda power of x by x factorial. For x is equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on infinity. P of x is equals to e power minus lambda, lambda power of x by x factorial. Hope all of you have studied this formula? Yes or no? For x is equals to 0, 1, 2, 3 n. E power minus lambda, lambda power of x by x factorial. What is lambda here? Np. Lambda is n into p. Lambda is n into p. N trials, P is the probability of success, Q is the probability of failure, lambda is Np. What is the mean of the Poisson distribution? Mean is lambda. What is the mean squared value? Tell me. Mean is lambda, mean squared value is lambda square plus lambda. Mean is lambda, mean squared value is lambda square plus lambda. Variance, you can guess the variance. What is the variance? Lambda. Variance is lambda, lambda square. Lambda. Variance is the lambda. Variance is lambda. Standard deviation is what? Root lambda. Mean squared value, variance, standard deviation. Remember all formula of what Poisson distribution. Which distribution has mean and variance same? Which distribution has mean and variance same? Understand my question. Which distribution has mean and variance are same? Which distribution has mean and variance same? Poisson distribution. That is also previous gate question. Which distribution has mean and variance same? Poisson distribution. Which distribution has mean and standard deviation same? Exponential. Mean, median, mode, all are equal. Normal distribution. They will ask such questions also, and they are asking number of parameters also. How many number of parameters here? Number of x is not the parameter, remember. Number of parameters. How many are there? One. What is the parameter here? Lambda is the parameter. One parameter, lambda. You are understanding? So these are all concepts on what? Five distributions: uniform, exponential, normal, binomial, Poisson. Understanding? Any confusions? Next, what you have to do? You prepare one table like that. Write all distributions at one place. Better. In later, all. Now let us go to the numericals PDF. PDF పెట్టడం వస్తుందా బాబు? PDF PDFs. నేను ఎవరు పెట్టారు? PDFs ఐడియా ఉందా? ఎవరమ్మా నిన్న PDFs పెట్టింది ఇక్కడ? క్వశ్చన్ PDF ఎక్కడ ఉంది? ఒకసారి చూడండి. క్వశ్చన్ PDFs డెస్క్టాప్ ఇదేనా డైరెక్టా? దేని మ్యాక్సిమైజ్ చేయడం లేదు? ఇదేనా స్లైడ్ షో? ఎక్కడ పెట్టుకో? Is this completed question? Hello? Completed. Okay, this question try all of you. Hello? What is the answer? Go through that uniform distribution formula list once again. Uniform distribution formula list. What is the answer? What is the standard deviation of uniform distribution? 1 by b minus a by root 12. Direct answer. 1 minus 0 by root 12. Direct answer. Uniform distribution. That is also previous gate weight. 5 seconds enough. 1 by root 12 is the answer. Completed. Let us move to our next. Next question. It's completed, na? Right. What is the answer for this one? He is asking PDF here. Hello. He is asking PDF. What is the PDF of the uniform distribution? What is the formula of the PDF of uniform distribution? 1 by b minus a. 1 by b minus a. 1 by b value is what? Pi by 6. Minus 0. What is the answer? f of x is 6 by pi for 0 less than x less than pi by 6 and 0 elsewhere. So that is a uniform PDF. What is another name of uniform distribution is also called rectangular. 0 pi by 6. This is what? 6 by pi. Understanding? No confusion? Yeah, let us go to our next question. Completed, na? 1 by b minus a. What is its answer? This is completed. What's that? Try this question, all of you. F of x is equals to f of x is f of x is equals to, what is the question? 1 by b minus a. What is the b value here as per this limit? 1 by y minus x. What is the answer? 1 by y minus x. Very good. 1 by y minus x. For which limits all of you know? X less than or equal to capital X. This capital X is the random variable. Small x and small y is the sample points. Is clear to all of you? No confusion? 1 by y minus x. Very good. Some of you are getting the doubt whether they will ask this bacha question in the exam. Yes. No doubt. They will ask the question also. 1 by y minus x. See, without knowledge of uniform distribution, is it possible to attempt this question? No. If you know the answer, it is simple. Yeah. Next one. Try this question, everyone. Easy question only, try. Uniform distribution question. Any answers? A minus 2, B is 10. All of others also try. What is mean formula? A plus B by 2, that is given 4. What is variance? B minus A whole squared by 12, that is given 12. Okay, na? Now from here, what is the A plus B? A plus B is 8. And out this one, B minus A. B minus A whole square is 144. What is the B minus A is? 12. Solve both of them. Solve both of them. What is the answer? So, how many of you are attended my online session? Live attended? Anybody? My live class attended. Online. Some of you are attended. What is the answer here? Both cancel. 2B is A is 10. B is 10. A is if you will get this type of questions, they are very simple. Provided you should have knowledge about uniform distribution. That's why what happens if you are leaving any subject also difficulty, any topic also difficulty. That's why we should not leave any subject, any topic also. Right. Coming to next. Yes, this is a somewhat 2 marks bit. In the uniform distribution, this is a lengthy one, 2 marks bit. Suppose y is uniformly distributed in the interval 1 comma 6. The probability that the polynomial has only real roots. The polynomial has only real roots. Yes, y is uniformly distributed. Means what is f of y? F of y is what? 1 by 5. Yes or no? 1 by 5. 1 by b minus a, 1 by 5. F of y is 1 by 5. It is asking what is the probability that this polynomial has real roots. This is a polynomial in terms of which variables? Tell me, it's a polynomial in terms of what? X or y? It's a quadratic. This is quadratic in terms of which variable? This is quadratic in terms of x variable or y variable? X variable. Okay, everyone is here only, now. It is a quadratic in terms of which variable? X variable. Yes or no? All of you know ax square plus bx plus c roots. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 roots. What are the roots here? Minus b plus or minus square root b square minus. Okay, very good. On what basis we are deciding roots are real or complex, like that, depending on the discriminant. What is the discriminant here? B square minus 4ac. Discriminant b square minus 4ac. Discriminant b square minus 4ac. If discriminant, listen, discriminant less than 0, discriminant greater than or equal to 0. Two cases raises. Discriminant less than 0, what are the roots? Discriminant less than 0 means what are the nature of the roots? Discriminant less than 0, complex. Complex conjugate. Yes or no? You are not responding. Yes. Discriminant is greater than or equal to 0. What are the roots here? Real roots. Real roots. Yes or no? Discriminant. If discriminant greater than 0, discriminant equal to 0, two cases raises. Discriminant greater than 0, roots are real and distinct. This is for what? Real and equal. All of you are understanding now? Discriminant greater than 0, real and distinct. Discriminant equal to 0, real and equal. Everybody knows this logic? You have studied in school level? Yes or no? Yes. Here, one new point I am going to introduce here today for you. Listen, concentrate. Most of you know that point. Don't know that point. What is the point I am going to explain? If discriminant, listen by, if discriminant is perfect square, this concept is useful in your aptitude also. If discriminant is perfect square, let us take 9. Root 9 is what? 3. Root 25 is 5. If discriminant is perfect square, what is the nature of the roots is rational. Real is two types, na? What is the real two types? Rational and irrational. Rational, irrational combined is real. If discriminant is perfect square, what is the nature of the roots is rational. If discriminant is not perfect square, what are the roots is irrational. That is a surd. What you can say? Surd. S-U-R-D, surd. Let us take by root 5. Root 5 surd or not? Minus 2 plus root 5 something is there. Is a surd? Irrational? So I don't know how many of you have studied this point. Yes sir, all of you understood? One extra point I added here. What is the extra point? If these roots are perfect square, roots are rational, it is not perfect square, it is a irrational, that is called surd. Everybody understood? Yes, remember that point also. Now, what is the discriminant for this point? Concentrate. What is the discriminant of this one? B square minus 4AC. What is B? E. Okay. Yes. What is the answer here? 2 to 6 f of y dy. What is f of y? Within the 2 to 6 limits, what is f of y? You are not responding. F of y is how much? What is f of y? 1 by 5. Yes or no? 1 by 5 dy. 1 by 5 constant, integral of 1 dy is by 2 to 6. What is the overall answer? 4 by 5 is the answer. Overall answer is 4 by 5.
Hello, hello, hello.
Next question. Next question here. Okay, just observe here. The lifetime of a bulb follows exponential distribution with PDF. అందులో ఒకసారి మాట్లాడతారు నేను ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్ మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు మాట్లాడతాను అంటే అనవసరం నేను వాయిస్ తెచ్చాల్సి వస్తుంది 600 ప్రాబ్లమ్ చెప్పేది ఒకటే మాట్లాడదు 10 మంది కూడా చెప్పినాము 600 మంది కూడా చెప్పారు క్లాసెస్ మనం మాట్లాడే క్లాస్ చెప్పేటప్పుడు ఏంటంటే కొంచెం వినాలి మనం ఏం మాట్లాడుతూ నాకు వాయిస్ కాదు రైట్ కమన్ ద లైఫ్ టైమ్ ఆఫ్ ఏ బల్బ్ ఫాలోస్ వాట్ ఎక్స్పోనెన్షియల్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ విత్ పీడిఎఫ్. What is the PDF is given? F of x is equals to alpha e power minus alpha x for x greater than or equal to 0. The probability that its value lies between 100 and 200 hours. Its value means what? What is it? Its value means what? It is discussing about what? Lifetime of a bulb. What is the probability that lifetime of a bulb lies between 100 and 200 hours? 100 and 200 hours. It is nothing but a CDF. All of you know it is nothing but a CDF. CDF is equals to what? Integral of the PDF alpha e power minus alpha x dx 100 to 200. Alpha is outside. What is the integral of e power minus alpha x? Integral of e power minus alpha x is what? E power minus alpha x divided by minus alpha. Limits are from 100 to 200. This alpha cancel. Minus bring outside e power minus 200 alpha minus e power minus 100 alpha. What is the overall answer here? E power minus 100 alpha minus e power minus 200 alpha. So that is our answer. Lifetime of a bulb lies between 100 and 200 hours. Anybody confusions are there clear? All of you understanding? Which distribution it is? Exponential. You have in your data science students also some questions on exponential, get perfection on exponential. ECSE, every branch also very important. Exponential distribution. What are the number of parameters in exponential? How many parameters in exponential? Okay. Go through that exponential. How many pieces? Exponential distribution. What are the number of parameters? 1. B. Lambda. B. Lambda. These are the parameters. You are understanding? No confusion? Yes. Coming to next. Clear? No? What is the mean of the exponential? Mean. A plus B. Mean squared value? Mean squared value A squared plus 2B squared plus 2AB. Variance is 2B square. Standard deviation. Variance is B square. Standard deviation is B. Understanding? Second, third, remember. First one is not required. Second, third, remember. 3 variations we discussed. Okay. Now. Hello. The telephone conversation between two people is following exponential distribution. With f of x is equals to what? What is f of x here? F of x is 1 by 5 e power minus x by 5 for x greater than or equal to 0. Then the probability that the conversation exceeds 5 minutes. Conversation exceeds 5 minutes. What type of distribution is exponential? Is asking what is the probability that x greater than 5. Conversation will exceed 5 minutes. Conversation means what? In olden days what? Both those who initiated call and received call both used to get bills. Telephone bills during 90s. 95 2000 in between both used to get the bills. But as the telephone revelation came, then in 2000 to 2005 in between, those who initiated call they used to get the call. During 98, 99 and by. During that time, what happened? Those who initiated call only bills received no bills. Later, what happened? Both initiated and received no bills because of the geo effect. All of you know. So nowadays, what happened? Instead of listen, what is our distribution here? Exponential decay. This is exponential decay graph. Because of geo effect, if you do some top up, free 1 month free, 2 months free, no bills, only 200 in charge, 1 month free. Because of that, the graph variation is changed like this. Earlier the graph is like this. Because of bills are very heavy. Now the graph changes like this. But this is only the original graph. This is the graph now changed pattern. People are changed like this. Provided both those initiated call, received call. Hello, initiated, received both must be in this graph. Both are best knows. But here there are some work is there. There is enough. Yeah. Coming to P of x greater than 5. What is the answer here? Integral of what are the limits here? 5 to 5 to infinity 1 by 5 e power minus 6 by 5 dx. Yes or no? What is the answer here? 1 by 5. What is the integral of e power minus x by 5? E power minus x by 5 divided by minus 1 by 5. Limits are from 5 to infinity. Both are cancelled. Substitute the limits here. Minus of e power minus infinity minus e power minus 5 by 5. What is the answer we are going to get? 1 by e is the answer. 1 by e. Which distribution is following? Exponential distribution. 1 by e is the answer. Probability that the conversation will exceed 5 minutes. Yeah, coming to next. This is clear, no? Yeah, this question trial of it. Hello. We have done so many questions on normal distribution. This question tell me answer. Every normal distribution question we done so many questions. Correct answer. Normal distribution of a continuous random variable x is given by f of x is 1 by sigma root 2 by e power minus 1 by 2. That minus 1 by 2 onwards it is in the power minus 1 by 2. X minus 1 by sigma whole square or minus infinity less than x then find p of x less than 0. What's the answer? 0.5 greater than 0 but less than 0.5 greater than 0.5 1. What is correct answer? Right. 25 e power minus 1 over 6 is the by sigma whole square. Percentage is available from the graph. Okay, that's what the answer. 100% answer is from the graph itself. What is the answer? Yes. All of you normal distribution graph. Normal distribution graph. Hello. This is what mean location. Mean is how much from the question? 1. Mean is 1. And 0 means there is a 0 is available. 0 is available here. 0 is the left side of the 1. This area is asking. Understand? This area. This area is asking. What is this area? Is it 0.5? 0.5 is from where to where? Minus infinity to 1 it is 0.5. But it is less than 0.5, greater than 0.5. Less than 0.5. The correct answer. Greater than 0 but less than 0.5. 1 is mean, 0 it comes here. What the question is asking? P of x less than 0 is what? Greater than 0 but less than 0.5. B option is the correct answer. If my question is P of x greater than 0, tell me what's your answer? P of x greater than 0. X greater than 0 means what? This area, this side area. Not percent. Options is what? This side area is how much? Greater than 0.5 but less than 1. This area greater than 0.5 na? Greater than 0.5 less than 1. This area is what? Greater than 0.5. Greater than 0.5 but less than 1. Greater than 0.5 less than 1 is the answer. Everybody understanding? No confusion in this question. See, we have not done any mathematics here. In normal distribution, how we are getting all the answers? 100% answers are from the graph. Clear? No confusion. Solution. We'll see how many of you attend. Concentrate. An important question is very interesting. We'll see. Yes. Yes. If X is a normal random variable, right now, if X is X is normal random variable, hello, normal distributed random variable with mean is 30, normal random variable with mean is 30, standard deviation is 5, and also given P of 0 less than or equal to Z less than or equal to 0.8. This is given P of 0 less than or equal to Z less than or equal to 0.8 is given 0.2881. This data is given 0.2881. Then P of 26 less than or equal to X less than or equal to 34. What is this answer? This is our question. Yeah. This data is given P of 26 less than or equal to X less than or equal to 34. Convert them in terms of Z. All X variables convert in terms of the Z. Why we have to convert all X variables in terms of Z? What the data is given in terms of the standardized normal random variable. Convert in terms of the standardized normal random variable. What is the standardized normal random variable? X1 minus M by sigma less than or equal to Z less than or equal to X2 minus M by sigma. Right. P of what is X1 here? 26. 26 minus M value is what? Mean is given 30 divided by sigma is given here 5 less than or equal to Z less than or equal to X2 is what? 34. 34 minus 30 divided by 5. So what is the simplification? P minus 4 by 5 minus 0.8 less than or equal to Z less than or equal to. This is what? 4 by 5 0.8. 0.8. Yes or no? This question is asking. Now allow me to tell me here, in terms of standardized normal random variable, this graph is spreading in terms of standardized normal random variable, minus 0.8 to plus 0.8. To get this area, minus 0.5, 0.8 to plus 0.8, 2 times of this area is enough, no? Yes or no? This complete area is equal to 2 times area from the 0 to 0.8. This is also equal to 2 times of probability 0 less than or equal to Z less than or equal to 0.8. 2 into, what is this answer? 0 less than or equal to Z, 0.2881. Simplify this, what is the answer? It is 0.57 something. 0.57. This type of questions also very important. In the normal distribution, this is only the question we have done some mathematics. This question only we have done mathematics. Remaining all are what? Graph only directly. All normal distribution questions are graph except this question. We are converted x in terms of the z standardized normal random variable. So anybody confusions are there clear? All of you understood? Yes, sir. X variables we are converting into the z. Minus 0.8 to plus 0.8 is what? Minus 0.8 to 2 times of this, twice of this because of symmetry. Because of symmetry. Okay. Let us move to next question. Completed? So you will get the idea now x in terms of z you have to convert. Don't worry, they will give this area in the exam. In your exam paper, they will give this area. They don't supply any normal distribution tables in the GATE exam. They will give the area required for your question. Everyone understood? No confusion? Yes. Okay. Yeah, what is the answer here? CDF of a Gaussian distributed random variable. Hello. CDF of a Gaussian distributed random variable with mean at origin and standard deviation is the sigma. Mean at origin, standard deviation is the sigma. What is the answer? Hello. What is the mean here? Mean at origin. Mean is 0. Mean is 0. Standard deviation is sigma. The graph all of you know. Mean is 0. Standard deviation sigma. The graph appears like this. Mean is 0. This one. This is sigma. 2 sigma. This is minus sigma. Minus 2 sigma. All of you know. What are the areas spreading by minus sigma to sigma 68 and this is 95. All of you know. Mean is 0. Standard deviation is sigma. And is asking what? CDF of the random variable at origin. CDF of the random variable at origin. CDF is equals to what? What is CDF? CDF is the integral of the PDF. CDF is what? Integral of the PDF. But what are the integral limits here? Minus infinity to plus infinity. 0. CDF formula once again I am going to write here. CDF formula is what? Minus infinity to x. F of x dx. So this is always upper limit. This x is always upper limit. Yes, clear all of you. Means what is here? 0. This 0 is upper limit here. X is upper limit. 0 is upper limit. Means is asking area from where to where? Minus infinity to 0. This area is how much is asking. How much is area? Overall area is what? Overall area is the 1 from minus infinity to 0. How much is area? 0.5. Half of the area. All of you understood? Half of the area because of it's symmetrical to y-axis. Is it clear to all of you? No confusion? So almost we have done some 7 to 8 questions on what the topic 7 to 8 questions on the normal distribution. You are understanding? Uniform distribution questions completed, exponential normal also completed. We have done around 5-6 questions on the uniform. Exponential also 2-3. Now it is the normal. Around 7-8 questions on the normal. Remember all properties of the normal distribution. Standardized normal distribution. Look at all of you. In the morning you started what? Some questions on the PDF. Then immediately distributions. It's clear? Yes. What is the importance of the distributions? Coming to next question. Yes. A coin is tossed 4 times. What is the probability of exactly 3 heads occurs? Now it is the binomial distribution questions. Binomial Poisson distribution questions. Concentrate. Compulsory. Binomial. A coin is tossed 4 times. N is equals to 4. How many times he is tossing the coin? 10 times. And he is discussing about what? He is discussing in the question about the heads. He is discussing about the heads. What's the profit of the head? Profit of the head is how much? You are not responding. If a coin is tossed, 1 coin. 1 by 2. P is 1 by 2. Q is also 1 by 2. Listen, is it clear? 4 coins are tossed and is discussing about what heads. What is the profit of the head? 1 by 2. What is the profit of the tail? 1 by 2. P is 1 by 2, Q is 1 by 2. And immediately write down what is the binomial distribution. What is the binomial distribution formula? What is the binomial distribution formula? LCX, P power of x, P power n minus x. What is the formula here? 4cx, 4cx, P to the power of x. Q to the power 4 minus x. 4cx, P to the power of x, Q to the power 4 minus x. And he is asking what? Exactly 3 heads. What is the probability that outcome contains exactly 3 heads? What's the answer? Exactly 3 heads means what? P of 3. Hello. X value is 3. 4c3. 4c3. 1 by 2 to the power of the 3. 1 by 2 to the power of 4 minus 3 is what? 1. Simplify this. What is the 4c3 value yesterday discussed? 4c3 is 4. 4c3 is 4. 4c not 1. 4c1 4. 4c2 6. 4c3 4. 4c4 1. This 4c3 is 4. 4 divided by denominator is what? 16. 1 by 4 is the answer. Exactly what 3 heads is asking. Exactly 3 heads. If the question is at least 3 heads. Hello. If the question is at least 3 heads, what you have to do? P of x greater than or equal to 3. At least 3 heads, x greater than or equal to 3. 3 of P of x is equals to 3 plus P of x is equals to 4. P of x is equals to 3 means what here? 4c3. 4c3, P to the power of the 3, Q to the power of, yes, 1. Let's put x equal to 4, observe here. If x equal to 4, what is the answer here? 4c4, 1 by 2 to the power 4, 1 by 2 to the power 0. Simplify this. What is the 4c3 value? 4. 4c1 is what? 1. 5 by 4 plus 1, 5 by 5 by 16. Yes or no? This denominator is what? 16. This denominator is also 16. 5 by 16 is the answer. Which question it is binomial distribution? You are understanding? Same question, if they ask at least probability of at least one head. Hello. Probability of at least one head. How to write? At least how many coins are tossed? 4 coins. 4 coins are tossed means what? At least one head means what? How to write at least one head means what? P of x equal to 1, P of x equal to 2, plus P of x equal to 3, plus P of x equal to 4. Okay. This becomes lengthy. Then what do you have to do? 4 coins are tossed. Already I explained yesterday logic. 4 coins. 4 coins are lost. 4 coins are tossed. How many total? 16. At least one head. 10 by 16. At least one tail, 15. At least one head and one tail means what? 14. That way also you can do. Or otherwise, 1 minus. Instead of doing these 4, 1 minus P of x less than 1 also you can take. These are all what? X greater than or equal to 1. X less than 1 you can take. 1 minus P of x less than 1 means what? X equal to 0. X less than 1 means what? How many events are there? 0. 1 minus, substitute here x value 0, 4c0. Hello. 4c0, p to the power of 0, q to the power 4 minus 0. What's the answer? 1 minus, this is what? 1 by 16. 1 minus 1 by 16, what's the answer? 15 by 16 is the answer. 15 by 16. You are all understanding why we are not going with P of x equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead of that, take the complement. Complement gives the direct easy answer. So that is about one question from the binomial distribution also. Within the one question we have done another two questions also. Within the one question, extra second and third also. Three questions we have done. Any confusions are there clear? All of you understood this question? Yes. Let us move to our next question. When two dice are thrown, what is the probability of occurrence of this is not two dice, four dice? Four dice. Hello. When four dice are thrown, what is the probability of occurrence of at least two sixes? Four dice. Two dice are thrown. If I'll ask you at least two sixes, what is your answer? How many two sixes are there? 1 by 36. When two dice are thrown. So they will not ask that question. It looks like a bacha question. Correct now? Now, when four dice are thrown, what is the probability of what is the end value here? Four is end value. One thing. In the last, all the distributions, they have mentioned name of the distribution, sir. But here, nothing is mentioned about the distributions. Only for binomial distribution, this fellow is not mentioning the name of the distribution. What I observed in the last 20 years previous papers also is mentioned every time all distribution names except binomial. Gate was started 40 years back, right? Almost 38 years back. 1987 to till now. How many years? 1987 Gate started first. The initially, what is the main aim of them is MTech admissions initially. Up to 2012, their aim is what? Up to 2012, the aim is only admission into IITs, NITs. Then later they change it to PSUs and government sectors, central government and PSUs also. With your gate time, even if you finish MTech from IIT, any university, state university also no use. MTech any state university is also no use. MTech any NIT also no use. MTech is only IIT is useful for your good placement, no doubt. Take my word possible. Sir, my native is Kakinada, I will get JNTU MTech, sir. No placements for MTech. BTech okay. They don't worry about the MTech placements in universities, they don't worry. Their concentration is only on BTech students. Even if they will study in universities, state universities, MTech, hardly you will get 10 lakhs also. That is also tough. That's why NIT is also no use. I am telling you for MTech. Which is useful for MTech is top 7 IITs, IISc Bangalore. In the IIT Hyderabad also okay. Other than this, any IIT also no use. Again you will come out of the campus. And again you have to search the job. Difficult. That's why top IITs only we have to. You want to study MTech means top IITs by. Other than that, no use. In everywhere I am telling same logic only. Fight for the top IIT. Otherwise, just leave it. Again, if you go and join some state university, no placements. That's the problem. What you have to do, even if you join in a state university, you try next time GATE also, then switch over to IITs. Or otherwise, state government will announce jobs. Immediately write the state government jobs also. Or otherwise, if you are interested in software jobs, you can go and join in a good software also. That's also good, but don't go directly to the state universities MTechs. Take my word positive. Why Sam is telling like that? If you ask JNTU, any one of your relatives working in JNTU professor, you ask them also no problem. That's true. What is I'm saying? Throughout India, what in my experience, what I've seen, that's correct. What the question is asking, when four dice are thrown, what is the probability of occurrence of the at least two sixes? What is the end value here? Four. End value is four. And two sixes. He is discussing about what by sixes. What is the probability of the six? 1 by 6. And not getting the 6 is what? 5 by 6. 1 by 6, 5 by 6. Now immediately write the probability P of x is equals to what? 4cx, p to the power of px, q to the power 4 minus x. This formula is clear binomial distribution. You are understanding? What the question is asking? At least two sixes. X is greater than or equal to 2 or less than or equal to 2? Greater than or less than? You are not responding. Greater than or equal to 2. Greater than or equal to 2 means 2, 3, 4. Yes or no? 2, 3, 4. Instead of that, we take the complement 1 minus P of x less than 2. Less than 2 or less than or equal to 2? Some students will commit mistake. If it is a greater than 2 means what? Less than or equal. If it is greater than or equal means what? Less than. Understood? Right. What are the things we will take? 1 minus P of x is equals to 0 and P of x equal to 1. One more thing is students they are doing mistake without considering x equal to 0. Some students they are not considering x equal to 0. In binomial and Poisson, x starts from where? 0 only. Yes or no? 0. In the binomial it is 0, 1 to 3 and in Poisson it is what? 0, 1 to 3 up to infinity. What is your answer here? 1 minus P of x is equals to 0 is what? 4 is 0, 1 by 6 to the power of 0, 5 by 6 to the power what? 4. Plus 4c 1, 1 by 6 to the power of 1, 5 by 6 to the power of what? 3. Simplify this, that gives your answer. Check this answer, how much it is? Yes. Yeah. Some answer you will get, how much is the answer? Yes, very good. What is the mean square variance standard deviation of binomial? There are previous grade questions. What is the mean of the binomial? NP. Mean square value of NPQ plus n square t square variance is NPQ standard deviation root NP. There are previous grade questions only. Very good. Hello. What is the answer for this question? Point. You will get like 1 minus 0.132. Check your answer. 0.132. All of you check your answer. 0.132. You will get the answer for this one. 0.132. Yes or no? 4C not, you know what is the 4C not value? 1. 4C1 is 4. Let us go to next question. Completed now? Yes. Yes, this question. The probability of a man hitting the target is 1 by 3. If he fires 5 times, what is the probability of hitting the target at least twice? Shooter. Who is the shooter? Abhinav Bindra. Gagan Narang. Shooter. Don't say another hero names. Shooter means somebody will say some our famous hero name. Don't say hero names. Who is the hero by? In Telugu industry, who is the shooter? Television. In Tamil industry, who is the shooter? Tamil. Shooter. Ajit. Ajit. Ajit is a very sporty person. He's a famous hero. Very fit body. Good racer. Bike racer. And is also improving technology knowledge. He supplies drones to the army. He is having some contract manufacturing of drones and supplying to army also. You see, at that age of 60, 70 also people are working hard by it. You are all youngsters. How much lead you need to take, understand? for the society country. Yeah, coming to next. What is the probability of man hitting the target? 1 by 3. Hello. P is 1 by 3 means what? What is the Q value? P is 1 by 3, Q is 2 by 3. So N value is what? 5. How many times is firing? 5 times. N value is 5. What is the P of x here? P of x is equals to 5cx, P to the power of x, Q to the power 5 minus x. Is it clear to all of you? How many times is firing? 5 times. Binomial distribution. What the question is asking? What is the probability of hitting the target at least twice? P of x greater than or equal to 2. At least twice. At least twice. At least twice means what? What are the things you have to take? 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead of that, 1 minus P of x less than 2. 1 minus what is the P of x less than 2? X is equals to 0 and x is equals to 1. Substitute. Substitute and simplify. What is the answer we are going to get? 1 minus P of x is equals to 0. Why is he not? 1 by 3 to the power of 0. 2 by 3 to the power of 5. 5c1. 1 by 3 to the power of the 1. 2 by 3 to the power of what? 5 minus 1 is the 4. Like this. Simplify. 1 minus, what is the pi c naught is 1. 2 power 5 by 3 power 5. Pi c1 is 5. So 2 power 4 by 3 power 5. Simplify this. What is the answer we are going to get? Anybody answer? 0.534. You will get the answer 0.534. So that is the answer. 0.534. Clearing now. 0.534 is the answer. Clear to all of you, no confusion. 0.534. Next. These are all questions based on what? Which distribution? Binomial distribution. Completed? Yeah. This question try all of you. In a manufacturing plant, you can do everyone. Try this question. In a manufacturing plant, in a manufacturing company plant, the probability of making a defective bolt is 0.1. Mean and standard deviation of defective bolts in a total of 900 bolts. What is mean of the binomial distribution? What is the mean of the okay, very good. What is the mean of the distribution? Mean is equals to what? NP. Mean is NP. What is another question is asking standard deviation. What is the standard deviation? Root NPQ. Remember this formula. What is N here? N is how much? How many bolts by? N is 900. What is the probability of the defective bolt? 0.1. Q value? 0.9. What does that mean? NP 900 into 0.1. How much it is? 90. Mean is 90. Standard deviation is what? Root NPQ. Standard deviation is root NPQ. Square root of 900 into P value 0.1. Q value 0.9. Simplify. What is the answer we are going to get? 9 is the answer. Mean is how much? 90. Standard deviation is a 9. See here, maybe some of you may get that doubt. What is that? 900 volts you are saying is a huge quantity. Then why binomial? Why not Poisson? Some question. 900 is a huge quantity. Why not Poisson? What does the Poisson distribution mean? Mean of Poisson distribution is what? Lambda. Mean of the Poisson distribution is lambda. Mean square value is what? Lambda square plus lambda. Variance is lambda. Standard deviation root lambda. Even lambda is what? Then only. Same answer. What is the lambda in the Poisson distribution entry? Same 90. Then what is the variance in the standard deviation? Standard deviation is that root lambda. Standard deviation of the Poisson distribution is what? Root lambda. Root 90. What is the root 90? Root 90 is also almost 9 point something. Root 90, 9.4 something. See, if your option is given 9.4 in the your exam, 9.4 for the standard deviation means what is the distribution you applied? If 9.4 is answer, which distribution is applied? Poisson. If the answer is 9, which distribution is applied? You understood it? We can apply both distributions also, but less quantity which distribution? Binomial. Huge quantity? Poisson. That is the difference. Is clear all of you? Everyone understanding? Yes. Completed 90 and 90. Let us go to the next question. Last one is what? 90 and 90. Simple one only. Yes or no? But don't say all questions are bacha questions by. Without knowledge of the binomial, is it possible to attempt that question? That's why you have to study every topic, every subject. Now tell me, Poisson distribution is given here. Poisson distribution is given. What is the meaning of the Poisson distribution? Lambda is 2 is given. Lambda is 2. What is the Poisson distribution formula? Poisson distribution is what? E power minus lambda, lambda cos x by x factorial for x is equals to 0, 1, 2, 3 up to infinity. P of x is equals to what? E power minus 2 power of x by x factor in place of the lambda we are substituting 2 and is asking what P of x greater than or equal to 2. If you take P of x greater than or equal to 2, what are the values you have to take? X equal to 2, 3, 4, 5 up to where? Infinity. What are the x values here? 0, x equal to 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. Instead of that, just take its complement. What is complement? 1 minus P of x less than 2. Complement 1 minus. What is P of x less than 2? P of x equal to 0 plus P of x is equals to 1. These some students they are missing this one. They are not writing. Careful about this. 1 minus. What is P of x equal to 0? P of x is equal to 0. If you put x value 0, it is e power minus 2. 2 power of 0 by 0. 0 factorial is how much? 1. Plus P of x is equal to 1. Substitute x is 1. E power minus 2. 2 power of 1 by 1 factorial. What is the overall answer? 1 minus 3 e power minus 2. 1 minus 3 e power minus 2. You will find options this one only as it is. In your options, they will give like this only 1 minus 3 e power minus 2. Now tell me, name of the distribution is specified or not? Mentioned. Which distribution they are not mentioning the name by them? Remaining all they are mentioning the name of the distributions. Don't worry. Is it clear to all of you? 1 minus 3 e power minus 2. So, morning session, what are the topics will be? Distributions. Afternoon, we have expectation, very important. Expectation, compulsory type. Let us go to next question. Completed? Expectation, sure type. Data science students, remember, probability statistics, it is the, what is the weightage is the 12 to 15. Okay, coming to next. Yeah, this question observe the mean squared value of the Poisson distributed random variable is 2. Then what does that mean? Hello. Last question is clear now. What is the answer? Last question 1 minus 3 power minus 2. This question observe here. Mean squared value is given. What is mean squared value of Poisson distribution? That should run in your mind. Lambda square plus lambda. Lambda square plus lambda equal to 2. Is asking what mean? Lambda equal to what? That's the question. Lambda square plus lambda is 2. Lambda is what? Lambda square plus lambda minus 2 equal to 0. Lambda square plus 2 lambda minus 2 equal to 0. From this you will get minus 2 and 1. What is the correct answer? Lambda equal to 1 only correct answer. Minus 2 is wrong. Why lambda is minus 2 is wrong? Lambda equal to NP. N is positive, P is also positive. Lambda never be negative. Lambda is positive. Lambda is equals to 1 is the correct answer. Everybody understood? No confusion? I'm not responding. Yes. Just 1-2 questions are there. With that, we are closing today. 1-2 questions. This is completed, no? Poisson distribution, we are closing. Then after that, what? Expectation. This is closed, not completed?
Yes, sir.
Very good. This is one question, very interesting question. If X is a Poisson distribution, name of the distribution is mentioned. What is the name of the distribution? Poisson. If X is a Poisson distributed random variable, if P of X equal to 0, P of X is equals to 1, then what is the P of X is equals to 2? What is the Poisson distribution formula? E power minus lambda power of X by X factorial. What is the P of 0? E power minus lambda power of 0 by 0 factorial. What is the P of 1? E power minus lambda power of 1 by 1 factorial. We have to equate both of them. Hello, equate both of them. From this, what is the data you will get? Tell me. Equating both of them, what is the data you will get here? Lambda equal to, this one cancel. Lambda is equals to what? 1. Lambda is 1. Is asking what is the question here? P of X is equals to 2 is what? P of X is equals to 2. Here. E power minus lambda value is what? 1. E power minus 1. 1 power of X divided by 1. X is equals to, this is a 2 factorial. What is the answer? 1 by lambda power what? Lambda value X power of, this is 2. Lambda power, this one. Lambda value is 1. 1 power of 2 is 1. 1 by 2 is the answer. All of you understood?
Yes.
Hello. From this one, what is the data we got? From this, what is the value we got? Lambda equal to 1. That we are substituting in this to calculate P of X equal to 2. 1 by 2 is the answer. Everyone understood? This is also very interesting type question. Which distribution has mean and variance same? Which distribution has? And the next question. The next slide, that question is there. Will you get all of you? Yes. With these distributions completed, how many distributions? 5. Get fixed all 5 distributions, uniform, exponential, norm, what is the mean squared variance, standard deviation, all these, how many number of the parameters? Everything is important. Short type of topic. In the afternoon, we have one major topic, experiment. Okay.